Well, buenos dias, Mazatlan. Buenos dias, amigos. This is Ted coming at you with another little video of neighborhoods in Mazatlan. And you know what? People seem to really like the Lomas de Mazatlan neighborhood. After those two videos were posted, I got a bunch of emails and requests basically asking if I would do a similar walkthrough, but maybe start at the north end up by El Cid. And I said, you know what the hey, let's go ahead and get one of those up there. But anyway, I'm standing right now just at the entrance to El Cid. You can see the pedestrian bridge that goes across from the El Cid Hotel to the El Cid Resort condos on the water side. Also, you'll see just here to my right, Restaurant Villa Italia, you know, which is Italian food restaurant. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to start here at the north end, or actually the beginning of El Cid, if you will, and then I'm going to walk, head down Camaron Sabalo, and I'm going to take a left into the neighborhood, and we'll do a walkthrough from this end. Again, Lomas de Mazatlan is an area that is very convenient for the Golden Zone, for shopping, for all the action. But when you get back into the neighborhood, it's a nice residential neighborhood, so you can get out of the hustle and bustle. Anyway, let's just go ahead and start this, and then we'll see where we end up. So here we go. This is Camaron Sabalo, the Viaggio Resort. Obviously things are getting started here. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. And people are getting ready to head to work. We are walking along Camaron Sabalo for another, I don't know, half a block. There's the inn. Nice paint job on the inn with the blue waves. Bichola. You need burgers and beers. Buen dia. Holy crap. Like I said, it can get noisy. It can get noisy. But hey, we're going to get out of the noise here pretty quickly. Right at this corner, in the crosswalk where you see the dog and master, there are a couple restaurants here that are pretty good. Rico's Cafe, which I've talked about, good place for breakfast. Next to that is Mary's, another good place for breakfast. And the street that I'm going to head up right now is called Gabriel Ruiz. There's a stoplight, as you can see here, across from the inn. And then we will head on up Gabriel Ruiz, trying to walk out of the traffic. I think it would be a bad thing to get hit by a car. I don't know, but I just have that feeling. And now this is an interesting spot here. A block in from Camaron Sabalo, there's a little Policia Turistica. Policia. So, tour police basically. So if you're a visitor and you have some kind of issue that would require police assistance, this is the place you would come. I don't know when it's manned. I don't know if it's manned. I just know that it's here. But we're walking back now into the neighborhood. As I said, we're just south of El Cid. It's essentially the northern end of the Lomas de Mazatlan neighborhood. And we're a block off the main drag of Camaron Sabalo. And already you can notice a difference in the noise levels. Now, you know, remember it's 8 o'clock, so you got people driving their cars headed to work. So you're going to get some of that, obviously, at the rush hour times. But generally speaking, the noise is a whole lot less now. And we're 2 blocks off of Camaron Sabalo. So, from this area, it is a 10-minute walk into the heart of the Golden Zone. So, in 10 minutes, you can certainly be in all the action if that's where you want to hang out. And then when you're ready to leave the action, 10-minute walk, you're in the quiet area again. We're going to go up to the top of this little incline for another block, and then we'll head probably to the right, see what's happening down that way. Here on my left, I'm not sure exactly what this office is, but it's Estados Unidos Mexicanos. So I would assume that it has something to do with a Mexican, American, U.S. and Mexico consulate type setup. I don't know the answer for sure. I'll have to find out about that. I know there's the consular office down in the heart of the Golden Zone. This may be a part of that. Don't know what's going on with that. But here are some nice little homes along Gabriel Ruiz. I'm going to look at the other side. A lot of nice little homes up here. Again, this is going to be an area that's not going to be cheap. So you have to make sure that you have the budget for something like this, obviously. But if you do, this might be a nice area to hang in. Now we're going to go down this way on, this is San Juan Capistrano, Calle San Juan Capistrano. We'll head down this way, take a look at these little homes. Very nice, very, very nice. Again, like I said, you're 10 minutes out of the heart of the Golden Zone. So, you know, you can be hooting and hollering down in the Golden Zone, party it up, do whatever you want to do, and in 10 minutes, boom, serenity, back at home. Put your feet up on the coffee table, relax. Date un respo, as I like to say. Take a break, take a rest. Look at nice little apartment building here. Just out of, you know, that looks kind of nice. It looks like an older building, but it's well kept, very well kept. Matter of fact, I need to check on something about that. Anyway, this is an area for sure that would be an area that would make some sense if, like I said, if you want to be close to the action, but not in the action. Close to the action, but not in the middle of the action. This is fun walking these neighborhoods. I've got to be honest, and I think I said in the last video, you guys are seeing a lot of this stuff obviously for the first time on these videos, but it's the first time I've seen a lot of it. I've driven through some of these areas, but I've never, you know, gotten out and done anything in depth. So this is interesting for me. Here's Calle San Francisco. Cute little haciendas. Very, very cute. Very, very well kept. Well kept. That was Calle San Francisco. I'm going to go through the archway here. Keep in mind now, like I said at the beginning, this is just south of El Cid. Just nice little buildings everywhere, and it's quiet. I mean, like I said, keep in mind it's a little after 8 o'clock in the morning, so you know, traffic is starting to go. Buen dia. Traffic is picking up a little bit. People heading to work on a Thursday. But it is just very calm, very relaxing. Gonna look up this street. again. Some new condos being built here. But these places, very nice. This was, and still is, obviously, an upscale neighborhood. You know, I think we said that in the first part of the Lomas de Mazatlan video. We're coming up on Gaviotas here. This is another entryway into the neighborhood. One of the major entrances. Calle Gaviotas. Gotta wait for some traffic. If we look down to the right, you can see it down at the bottom there. You see where the cars are stopped. That is Camaron Sabalo. So you're what, about 4 or 5 blocks in? 6 blocks maybe. Here is a rental by the day or by the week. I don't know, you know, you would have to call and ask if they would do monthly. My guess is they would make some sort of an arrangement with you. Don't know what that would be, but if you're a good tenant and you know, wanted to rent, maybe if you wanted to do 3 months or 6 months, you know, maybe they would say, you know what, that makes sense. Let's go. There's another new development going in here in the middle of this. They've got a lot of advertisements about new condo projects, whatever. Obviously, I don't think these are all going here. I think these are just sales information on some other projects. But just listen to the quiet. Listen to the quiet as we walk through the neighborhood. I'm going to try to hold this one to about 20 minutes. I don't think I need to do a whole lot more through here. I think we've seen the character of this neighborhood. Again, this would be the northern end of the Lomas de Mazatlan neighborhood. And it's just south, on the south end of El Cid, the El Cid Hotel and Country Club, and that neighborhood. We'll try to do an El Cid walkthrough one of these days. I don't know if how easy that will be because they're gated, but you know, they might not be too bad. This is just so you know where we are right now. We are on Rio Guadalquivir. Guadalquivir. I probably just butchered that. But hey, don't shoot me. I'm only the messenger. Anyway, I think I'm going to try to cut this off right here. I'll walk down another block or so onto this main street right here and give you an idea of what it's like. They've obviously done some repaving in this area. They need to do that in a lot of areas. But this one is very, very nice. The sidewalks are in decent shape, and for any of you who walk around the city, and just about any city in Mexico, I mean, it can be dangerous to walk down the sidewalks, so you have to kind of keep your head down and be focused, or you're going to find yourself flat on the ground. Let me just peek down this way real quick. A cathedral right there, a little church. As we've said before, you know, you're going to, in these neighborhoods, you're going to find a church somewhere, generally speaking. We're going to walk down to the end of this road where you see the traffic, and then we'll cut this one off. The humanity. Yes, sirree. And you know, the other thing that I've noticed, and this to me is unusual, and I don't know, it may be different at different times of the day, but I haven't heard the constant dog barking. So it's quite possible that the folks here have trained their dogs well. Perhaps they keep them inside, and so they're not, you know, unless I've seen several people walking dogs, and the dogs have all been very mellow. So perhaps they do a good job of training, and, you know, they know how to behave. Another nice building across the way here. There's nice buildings everywhere. Nice buildings everywhere. Well, this is an area I'm gonna take a look over here as well. Hey, buddy. There were two dogs right there, and they came up to the gate, but they didn't start barking. They were just curious, and that's cool. That's cool. Now we're coming right back down to Camaron Sabalo, and this is where we'll end it. We started on Camaron Sabalo, just on the south side of El Cid, and we walked through the neighborhood, and we'll end it right here across from the Aeromexico office, the DHL office, Jade Beach condos. Now this, to me, might be a wee bit close to the noise and the traffic and all that stuff. I would probably prefer being further back into the neighborhood. But it's still not too bad. Still not too bad. So, I hope this has helped some of you. Hope you've enjoyed this walk. I've enjoyed it. We're gonna cut it off right here. We're on the corner of Camaron Sabalo and Sierra de Venados. Sierra de Venados. Venados is deer, so it's kind of like Deer Street. But it was an interesting walk through a very nice neighborhood, and I want to thank you for coming along with us. You know, stay tuned to Buenos Dias Mazatlan for some more neighborhood walkthroughs. Send us your comments, your questions. The email, obviously, buenosdiasmazatlan@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment in the video, and we'll do this again. We'll try to find some other areas and catch you up on what's happening. Anyway, take care, folks. Thanks so much. Muchas gracias, amigos, and Buenos Dias Mazatlan.